Hello, my friend. This is Cynthia Clark, intuitive life coach and hand analyst expert and tarot expert. You can find me at soulmate.support. And this is video 3 of my 4-part video series on how to pick your perfect partner. And today we're going to be looking at some actual tangible steps that can help open up that partner energy. And we will be looking at a specific client's hands because that's my avenue of helping you understand yourself. But the good news is these typically apply to just about everybody. So there should be a lot of things that resonate with you in this training that we're doing today. So thank you so much for joining me. I went through my own healing journey where I was married for 19 years and ended up going into a really bad rebound relationship for a couple of years and ultimately finding my soulmate. And I'm now happily married again. And this journey has taught me a lot of things about love and loss and heartbreak and who's appropriate and who's not appropriate. And there are definite steps that can assist you in finding and picking that perfect partner. And this is what I want for you more than anything, is to ultimately find your soulmate. So let's take a look at some hands and figure out some steps in order to open this energy up.
So once you identify what's blocking you from attracting your perfect partner, and then you identify who is your perfect partner, the next step is to actually take steps toward making that attraction. And looking at our handprints here of Jane, we want to give her some concrete ideas of what to do to move forward, because that's all part of hand analysis, is offering up solutions and ways to actually move forward in your life and achieve your goals, and so you can live the life of your dreams. I mean, if you want to attract a partner, and you're tired of picking the wrong one, isn't it great to know that your very own hands can assist you in this matter? So in the case of Jane's hands, knowing that she is a lover's archetype with a fire hand, short fingers, long palm, combined with a strong Saturn finger, she is somebody who needs a healthy competitive outlet. Fire types in general need a form of physical exercise, and we can really tell that this is the case in this instance because of this marking right here. On the inside of the lifeline, we've got what's called a Mars line, and this line is really long, so it's showing competitive energy. And so if Jane can find a competitive outlet, that's going to be a great first step for her just to balancing herself. So also being a lover's archetype means that she needs to balance her masculine and feminine energy, because the lovers is all about having that balance. So in this case, when you think of masculine versus feminine, I like to think of it in terms of giving and receiving. Okay, so giving energy, by the way, is located here in what's called Venus. Receiving energy is over here in Luna. So, and this occurs on both hands. We have Venus over here, Luna over here. And clearly we have some stress, unfortunately, in both of these areas. So, you can see the stress here, how this is indenting. And also over here, you can see how this kind of droops. And you see how it also didn't print very well. Luna is depleted. So giving and receiving is, in both cases, are a little bit stressed out. So Jane needs to work on just her ability to, not give too much, because remember, she's a water heartline, which is a very giving type of an emotional type. And sometimes you can give too much where you end up just depleting yourself to the point of you're spent. Okay? And this is a common problem also with women. So she needs to work on, asking herself, what does she need? And what does she want? And this, we can tell that she needs a creative outlet. Remember, from this marking on the heart line, which is basically saying, hey, I need a creative outlet. So it's like an exclamation point in the hand. So she needs to start thinking about, well, what is something creative that I can do? And then actually doing it. Okay, so not just talking about it or thinking about it, but putting it on your calendar. Okay, this is super important, because if it's not on your calendar, it's not going to get done. And the last thing she needs to do is set some intentions of her ideal partner. So we want to write this out, okay? Write out your intentions, because it makes it more powerful. When you write things, it brings in another element into your reality. So, not when you just think about something, it stays in that realm of air. It's not tangible. So she needs to make a list of, which I described a little bit in the last video, the middle phalanges, action, someone who can take action. And also that earthy heartline, what are the traits of that? The solid and stable partner who can listen to her and, be in balance and harmony with her emotional type. So all of these things are things that she can do immediately to move forward in attracting and actually bringing in that partner. So also we could draw a card. Again, I'm going to take it from my Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck, and just ask the cards, what else does she need to move forward? And let's go ahead and pull a card. Okay, and again, we're getting an inverted card. This is an Eight of Fire, success and growth, and coming in inverted. So the Eight of Fire has to do with, things being in flow, in motion. So she needs to look at what is not in flow, what is not in motion in her life. And it's probably some of those things that we just talked about. And she needs to really take a look at that and evaluate, okay, in my relationship, what isn't in flow? And remember, going back over here to her affection line, it was a little bit droopy, meaning that she didn't feel like she was actually ready for that perfect partner. So I would say this card is relating to that, in that she needs to feel like she's actually ready and deserving of this perfect partner. Because a lot of times we just feel like we're not really worthy of it. So this would be the advice I would give her.
As you can see, there's many things that Jane can do in order to start attracting her perfect partner. And the good news is, the lines in the hands change. So as she starts to make changes in her life, this will reflect in her hands. And she doesn't need to feel disempowered anymore, that she's stuck with a horrible partner, or that she's always going to pick a loser. There is a possibility of finding and attracting your perfect partner and your soulmate relationship. And a lot of times it just takes a little bit of effort in order for the universe to open up a huge area of abundance for you. So, just taking that one little step will lead to many other steps that will open up a doorway that you never thought was possible. And that's exactly what happened to me. And I can say very clearly that it is worth it. It is so worth it. And if you are someone who really wants to attract your partner, I am just in total support of everything that you're about, because I know that it can be difficult. So please join me in the next video. We're going to be talking about my program to help you with all of these things in picking your perfect partner. And it is my pleasure and honor to be here for you. Have a wonderful day.